Okay, very interesting. Very interesting. So now we all share, we're all capitalists, so hopefully we can use the text to kind of guide our response. So I'm going to open it up. Again, I want to hear you guys talking. Talk to each other. Sometimes you talk to me and then I'm just listening. So again, talk to each other. So what is the rationale of your answer? What's the rationale of your answer? Whether you chose capitalism, communism, and use the text. So if you're going to explain the text, let us in the seminar know where to look for. So I'm going to go ahead and open that up. So why did you choose what you chose?
So the reason why I chose capitalism is because you can own your own business, and make profit out of it without the government interfering with whatever you're doing. And I think this is like beneficial to society because in document B it talks about how one disadvantage of communism is that you can't have your own business, that you can't open it because the government controls it. And it says that
Make sure we're at document B.
Yeah.
Where do you want us to look
where it
for?
says finally in the second paragraph. It says finally it can be steeped into an entrepreneurial spirit which is key to a country's economic growth and development. So it basically means that the reason why countries can be economically successful is because of like small businesses that people open.
Good.
I agree with Juan, and the reason I chose communism is because I feel like we have control of our own life, and we have the freedom of speech, unlike communism and socialism.
So I agree with Carla and Juan because, one for the fact, I don't like communism. How it don't matter if you a doctor or a teacher, you won't get paid the same. I don't like that. So I'm all for capitalism because I want to get paid what I studied for. So if I'm a doctor, I'm gonna get paid as a doctor. I agree with Chelsea because if you work harder than other people, it's not fair if you get paid like just like a low amount because you work for something and they didn't.
Another thing about communism, like adding what Chelsea was saying, is that there's no freedom of speech, which is like something that a lot of people want, and like communism doesn't offer that to the people, so they just don't care what you think.
To add on to what Juan said, both problems in communism and socialism, stated in document B and C, they say that the government holds the most power, and this is also a problem to people because it lowers our morale, and since people have low morality, they don't want to work because the government has high controls most of their lives. What's the point of living a life that's already made that's already been decided by some higher power?
I agree with Frank because living in communism technically is like living in a totalitarian government. So I think like capitalism, you have the freedom to open up like whatever you want to do and stuff. So like people have the freedom to do what they want.
So we heard a few capitalist arguments, and I saw you guys nodding. What about those who said socialist? So I know a few of you. You don't need to hide behind your paper. A few of you talked about socialism, that you kind of prefer that. Do you want to elaborate on your answer? Because I know in some of the conversations I've had, like you're not totally socialist certain ways. So does anybody want to talk about socialism?
So the reason I picked socialism, I'm not full on socialist, but I believe that if you mix, like with a mixture of capitalism and socialism, you could get a better government and economy because everybody is equal, but at the same time they have the opportunity to do what they want and like be free at the same time.
Where and like, what is something that stuck out to you in your article, in your text? I mean, we could guide us.
So like in like the reasons for socialism.
What document?
Document C.
Let's go to document C, Cal. All right.
The first
Go ahead.
reason they give is that the social equality, which means that public education is like equal towards everybody, which means everybody can still go to school and work for what they want. It doesn't mean like, oh, you don't have to go to school and you still get the same amount of money as other people.
Do you want to add on any socialists? Not socialists, but people who said socialists. Maya?
I agree with Vladimir because I feel like if someone's lazy and they get paid the same as someone who really works hard, it's just unfair. And like Vladimir said that the education, you work for what you want and you study for what you want. And I think that really matters. And
So you're saying like you're capitalist in the fact that like people need to work like hard, but you're also recognizing people should have the equal opportunity to get an education. Okay. Anyone else? How come socialism? Or how would one, why do you feel, because some of you guys said capitalist, but I felt like it was also hard for you to choose. So does anybody want to talk about what is something that like you're kind of socialist and you're kind of capitalist? Right, so capitalist means like you want to make, you were okay with making profit, recognizing workers, but socialist is also like equality for all.
I have a question.
Mhm.
Remember here it says reasons for socialism? It says public education.
Where,
Do you know
where?
what public education is?
Where?
Oh, document C and it says number 1.
Oh, the first one?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
So don't we have like, I don't know, I mean I could be one of the ones, it was kind of hard for me to choose because I understand socialism, but I don't know, I'm more capitalist because I like money no matter what. And like sometimes I don't care about people, so I'm just kind of like, if you don't work and you don't get medical needs, that's not my fault.
So if we talk about like public education, is all public education the same?
No.
Why? What makes it different? What's different about AJR versus a school in San Fernando Valley? I'll say Valerie. San Fernando Valley versus Santee. It's all public education. We all got it.
I think the difference is like the area that it's in. Others have more attention than other schools. Like for example, AJR can have less attention from like the government or something, and we get less things than the school in San Fernando has, like because the people that are over there.
Anybody want to add?
I agree with that because like sounds reputation, like we're South Central, think that we're good. So of course they're gonna pay attention to a school that's in San Fernando Valley.
So I would challenge the capitalists here. Then how come we're not communist or socialist? So we can all be treated equally.
Because there's always people that like try to take over and they have more power. They take advantage of it and they just like completely change like the whole meaning of communism.
To add on to what Juan said, the main ideals for socialism and communism is everyone is equal. But the sad truth behind that is that in reality, there is no true equalism. There's always going to be inequality. There's like what Juan said, that there is always going to be people that are power hungry. They want the power. They want to control other people. and the rest of the people don't care. They just want to be equal. They don't want to be treated unfairly. But there's always going to be that person that wants power.
Does anybody else want to add anything? So I've heard like a few people. I'm gonna pose this question. If you work hard enough, will you eventually achieve your dreams? Think about that. If you work hard enough, so you can talk about your own personal experiences, anything from the reading or your parents. If you work hard enough, because again, all these capitalists in here, we all feel that if we work hard enough, we're gonna achieve our dreams. That's the American dream. Right? Capitalism, that's what it is. So you're all saying that you want a society that you're gonna work hard and it's gonna happen. We are capitalistic. So I'm gonna pose a question. If you work hard enough, will you eventually achieve your dreams and goals? I'm gonna open it up and talk to each other.
Like, work hard enough in a capitalist? Like,
Wherever you feel. There's no right or wrong. I like that.
That you, even if you work hard enough, you won't be able to achieve your dreams because there will always be that one thing or that one person that will put you down. Like my mom, she works hard, yet she receives minimum wage, and like right now she lost her job because like even though she was like a really good worker and everything, so I feel like she wouldn't be able to achieve her dreams.